So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K19. In today's video, we are going to be doing another historic rebuild. I found a 2012 roster, which I believe is a very, very good roster. Today, we are going to be doing a Celtics rebuild, kind of blowing up their team kind of around the time they did when they kind of got rid of all their veterans. And kind of went youth movement, got all those draft picks from the Nets, and obviously are what they are today, which obviously isn't that good right now, but could have been good. The rest of this team, or excuse me, the rest of this roster, I would think is pretty good. I believe it's pretty accurate. If you don't see anything, or if you see something that's not too accurate, please let me know. I can always just save this roster and edit. The only thing I would say is not accurate is having Dirk being 85 overall right here. I think he should definitely be a little bit higher, but that's just personally my opinion. But other than that, the ages look good. Everything else looks pretty good. So I'm pretty happy. I decided to do the Celtics today because they are my favorite team. I want to start off with them. So of course I'm going to be doing other teams on this roster at points in time, but we are going to start out with the Celtics today. Here we go. Kyrie's only an 80 overall. So I think immediately right off the bat, I definitely do want to trade these three. I wouldn't mind rolling with Rondo. I mean, he's on a very friendly deal, like $10 million a year, and he's only 25 years old. So I guess let's just hop into it. Kevin Garnett, goodbye. Thank you for helping us win a championship in 2008, but and nobody even wants the man. Oh, he has a no trade clause. Oh, okay. That's a bit unfortunate. Did he actually have a no trade clause? I'm actually going to look that up. I'm not positive about that one. We could send Paul Pierce to the Bulls for Jimmy Butler, which again wouldn't be a horrible idea. He's on a very cheap contract. Tyreek Evans, I did get him in the last video. Lamar Odom, and get Paul George. I also got him in the last video though. DeMar DeRozan, who's only 22 at the moment. Ooh, Klay Thompson. Okay, so this is interesting. Greg Oden. Don't know about that one, Chief. Let me pick up Klay Thompson. We'll send Paul Pierce over to the Warriors. I'm actually going to do some research right now and see if Kevin Garnett did, in fact, have a no-trade clause. If not, I'm going to take that off, and I'll be back in a second. All right, from what I can see, the only time he actually had a no-trade clause was when he was on the Timberwolves, and he had to agree to that, like, mega deal to send him over to the Celtics. So I don't think he would have had one right now, and even if he did, I feel like he would definitely take it off to... I mean, this team is obviously not competing for a championship right now. To kind of move to a team that would be potentially competing for a championship at the age of 35, try to get one more ring before you do go out. So I'm going to take it off. It might be a little bit unrealistic, but I'm going to roll with it. Chris Bosh is here, 80 overall. Kemba Walker, I do have a point guard I like. Paul George, again, I could go with that. Timmy D is here at the age of 35 as well. Kevin Love's only 23. That could be interesting. Okay. We got offered Steph Curry. And you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the Warriors backcourt. We're making this kind of a Warriors team at this point. So now that does let me trade Ray Allen and Rajon Rondo. And I would actually be seriously interested to see what I can get for these two, because it definitely should be some better offers than what I was getting. I don't want Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. I also don't want John Wall. So you know what? I'm going to try to find a trade for these two. You know what I actually have in mind, which would be very nice if I could do? Where's James Harden? There's like no way I could do this, is there? And I'll also give you this Kings pick. Okay. Wow. I'm going to be moving, where is he? Klay Thompson to small forward, where he's an 80 overall, where he's going to start there. Ray Allen, I'm now going to trade for either a power forward or a center, and then we're going to pretty much call it a team for now. I mean, I can't believe this big three right here. It's pretty insane. I mean, they all are very young, so I have to take in mind they're probably not going to be that good right now, but if they progress, this team is going to be literally ridiculous, and they're all still on rookie deals, which is just like kind of probably the craziest part about this whole thing. So Ray Allen, let's see some sort of offers here for you. Just a big man, hopefully. DeAndre Jordan, 74 overall. That's obviously not ideal. Al Jefferson definitely could be a good option, I would say. Only 26 years old. That's probably who I'm going to go with. Danny Granger, I see as well. But no, let's go ahead and pick up Al Jefferson, only 26 years old, on a 2-year deal. We have to get rid of a Warriors first-round pick, but that's not the end of the world. And then do I have another? I don't have a power forward, it looks like. If I move like Jermaine O'Neal, Brandon Rush, and this pick in 2020... do I potentially have, let's see, options for a big man? Carlos Boozer. That actually could be it. Tyson Chandler as well, I see. You know, let's pick up Carlos Boozer. 77 overall. That won't be horrible. So let's see this rotation right now. They do want to start Avery Bradley over James Harden. That just definitely ain't it. Jeff Green is going to be my sixth man, 25. We're going to go 18 here. Each one more can get 15. Oh, I don't like some 60s getting playing time. I guess he'll have to get a little bit at least. So we'll go 10 minutes there. Jefferson's going to go 35. We're going to go 33 here. Thompson, 34, 35, 35. So that's going to be rotation for the first year. Curry, Harden, Thompson, Boozer, Jefferson off the bench, Green, Bradley, each one more, and Rick Law. It's not the best looking team in the world, but I definitely still think we can be pretty good, and I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think 53-29 was a very good record for this team, and a lot better than we would have been if we did not trade all our veterans immediately. LeBron does win MVP. Jimmer Fredette, Rookie of the Year. That is cool to see. Manu Ginobili, sixth man. Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony, and Billy Donovan does win Coach of the Year. So I'm still a fan of this team. They're all on rookie deals. We end up as, wow, 6th seed. I thought we'd be a little bit higher with 53 wins, but still not bad. Curry, Thompson, Al Jefferson, James Harden, Carlos Boozer, Avery Bradley. So I guess we just need a couple scores off the bench. Wow, Al Jefferson, excuse me. Really good year. But a 6th seed, I think we're an underrated 6th seed. I mean, we do have a bunch of young guys obviously starting for us, but okay, we're going to get swept by the Knicks, aren't we? Okay. We end up losing in 5. I didn't really think we were going to win this year anyways, but very good season. Nonetheless, we're probably not really going to be in the lottery contention at all. I think I traded our picks. But what are you going to do? I don't think we actually even should have had those picks, to be totally honest. So I don't know. I'm going to try to remember to reset draft picks next time I use this roster. But I mean, some teams did have other teams' picks this time, but that's obviously pretty hard to update. It's going to be the Thunder and the Heat in the NBA Finals. The Heat go on to win the 7, and LeBron James Finals MVP. So I'm looking forward to a big offseason. Cap space should be a pretty fun time. Brad Stevens is going to stay. Samuel Olsen can stay. You can stay, and you're fired. Trainer, thank you very much. Assistant coach, I'll go Peterson. Stevens has obviously got a nice young core to work with now. I'm pretty sure he'll be a fan of that. So we get 2, and then we get 3. So up to the draft, I wouldn't mind maybe trying to trade in, because I mean, if you look at this draft class, it's 2013. Giannis Antetokounmpo is here. That would obviously be a very nice player to have, but it's probably going to be something hard to do. We do have 3 picks in this draft. We don't have the best assets in the world, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a try. It obviously can't hurt. I would give you Boozer, and I'd also give you Jeff Green along with this pick right here. There's no way this is going to get me 1, is there? Who has the first overall pick? It's the Indiana Pacers. And I'll also give you Bulls pick here, my pick here. Okay. We just got Giannis on this team, which means I could move Klay Thompson theoretically at this point, because he's obviously, I'm not going to start him over Harden. I do kind of want to roll with Harden. Gerald Wallace is here. I could also get the 5th pick for him. You know what? I feel like I get something higher for Klay Thompson, pick-wise. Thompson, can I maybe get like pick 3? Who does have that? That would be the, come on, the Washington Wizards. And if I just give you, actually, you can have this pick. Okay, so now we have 1 and 3. Giannis is obviously going to be taking 1. I'm going to do this with you guys right here. The Celtics, I wish they could have taken Giannis instead of Kelly fucking Olynyk, but it does happen. Giannis Antetokounmpo, welcome to Boston. You are going to be a new starting small forward. I did want to roll with Harden rather than Klay Thompson. I feel like that's probably the better pick. The Rockets do take Oladipo 2nd overall. Giannis is an 80 overall. I do like that. Steven Adams is here. So is CJ McCollum. Michael Carter-Williams just not going to be it, man. Rudy Gobert is a 75 overall. I think we're going to roll with CJ McCollum. He's going to be a good bench piece for us. I would really like to use that. And then we do have a 2nd round pick, I believe. And I'll just move it for a future second. So we are all set here. Let's sim to the end of the draft right now. We got 2 really solid prospects of 2 really solid players in real life, honestly. McCollum is a 76 overall, and Giannis is an 80. So all these guys, not each one more. He's not coming back. But everybody else is going to come back. I'm also probably going to trade Avery Bradley for a different bench piece at this point. Just because I don't really see him fitting on this team when we do have already a backup in McCollum. So DeAndre Jordan's just making like too much money, I feel like, at this point. Bismack Biyombo, it's not horrible. Whiteside could be an interesting backup center as a 76 overall qualifying. Yeah, just none of the 60s overalls. That's just not going to be it for me. So I'm looking for a power forward. Tim Duncan, this is not the best draft or free agency class, unfortunately. Kevin Love, if he wanted to come here, I would probably consider doing that. We don't have bird rights on anybody. We definitely do have a bit of cap space, though, especially when I run out the rights on all of these guys. We're still $32 million. So maybe if we want to look at free agency next year, that could be an option. But I definitely do want to sign a couple bench pieces right now. So Kevin Love's on the team. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm going to get a backup, probably small forward and point guard. So like Jeremy Lin for now, just to get some little pre-Lin sanity. And then small forward, like Michael Beasley would be horrible. Steven Jackson, he's just going to regress. Trevor Ariza, I wouldn't mind for maybe a year. And we get both those guys, so I think we're all set. I believe that is 9 guys, so let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2 of the rotation. So year number 2, this is what the rotation is going to look like. Steph Curry, James Harden, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Love, and Al Jefferson off the bench. CJ McCollum, Jeremy Lin, Hassan Whiteside, and Trevor Ariza. Really excited to see how this team can do. Hopefully be in contention for a championship, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So 63-19, end of year number 2. LeBron MVP once again. Sergey Karasek, I don't know. Andrew Bynum, 6th man. Dwight Howard, even to play the year. Greg Monroe. Wow, good season from Monroe. Most improved, and Eric Spoelstra does get coach of the year. So we finished as the 2 seed in the East this year, obviously competing with the Miami Heat. Would have been the best record in the West. Curry led us in score, and then it was Jefferson again. Jefferson's balls out. Love, Harden. I'd like to see a few more points, but I feel like he should be our second highest scorer. McCollum, I mean, Giannis, he is only a rookie, but still. I'm feeling pretty good about this team, pretty confident. I feel like anybody can go off really on any night, and we're taking on Philadelphia here in the first round. So we're up 3-0 at the moment, and we do end up winning in, okay, seriously, 5 games, and it's us in Atlanta here in round number 2. They somehow did beat the Melo-led New York Knicks, but I guess, the Melo-led New York Knicks didn't really ever win anything now, did they? So we end up beating the Atlanta Hawks in 5 games, and if the Bulls could beat the Heat, okay. We do have to deal with Derrick Rose, but I feel like it's pretty good consolation prize when we have to not face LeBron and Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. And we beat the Bulls in 7, us in Dallas. Here it comes Dirk. Mavericks have got Dirk, who, okay, somehow progressed up to an 89 after being an 85. I don't know why he was an 85 to start. Eric Gordon, Ray Allen, Lamar Odom, Sean Marion, Vince Carter. They just have a lot of veterans on that team. We're down 1-0. We kind of are the young team here. We're 1-2. I feel like the Mavs are going to be hard to beat, man. 3-2. Okay, if this game is close, I will hop into it. Damn. It is decently close. Yeah, no, we're lost. God damn it. All right, the Mavs win. Dirk, Finals MVP. Okay, well, one more year should be able to help this team. I'm obviously not going to, like, fire Brad Stevens. I almost said Doc Rivers. I'm obviously not going to, like, fire Brad Stevens when we pretty much got to the finals with him. Jesus Christ, didn't want me to draft a lot of players. We have 3 second-round picks, none of which I will be using in this year's draft. This is, like, the Embiid draft class with, like, Wiggins, I think, and Jokic, Jabari Parker. This is actually a pretty good draft class. It really is. Wow, that actually is a really deep draft class. A few guys I would obviously like to take there, but I don't really feel like we need any more young guys. I feel like we definitely need to get some sort of veteran on the team. I believe Steph is a free agent. Is he not? Is Steph not a free agent? Oh, no, Steph is a free agent. Okay. Is he an unrestricted? Steph Curry's an unrestricted free agent, and so is James Harden. Well, that just, and I don't have bird rights on either of them. Well, that's just dumb. Okay, well, I'm putting them both back on this team. I would absolutely have bird rights on both of them. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you serious? They both just signed with other teams. Oh my God. Bro, what? Why would they not be restricted? That is like literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, I don't even know if I'd put them back on my team. I feel like I should. All right, you know what? Screw that. I'm putting them back on my team. They would both absolutely be restricted. They were both first-round draft picks. I would absolutely have bird rights on them, and I would absolutely match any contracts. So they're both going back on my team. If you want to dislike the video for it, feel free. But that would make them. That's just so dumb. I'm putting them both back in this team. I'll sign like Corey Brewer and trade him for him. It's just dumb. It just makes negative sense. Okay, I can't get Corey Brewer. It's not the end of the world. They're both going back on this team. Like, that would just be the dumbest thing in this world. I'll be back in a second. So, like, if you want to get mad at me for that, like, feel free. But, like, you have to understand where I'm coming from. They would absolutely both at least have a qualifying offer to make them restricted. Like, that's just logical, I feel like. So, we do have a decent team at this point. I honestly thought, like, I'm kind of rattled right now. Not going to lie. How many players do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I do need a backup center of some sort. Zaza Pachulia, if you want to come here. I would honestly rather have Cole Aldrich, but I guess I can't really afford him. Most Spates, I can't really afford him either. Brandon Wright, I guess it's going to be Zaza. Most likely going to trade him for a different center. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, that's something the roster definitely needs to fix, because I can't really deal with that if I want to use this roster going forward. Zaza and 2 first-round picks. Can I potentially get a better backup center? Obviously, not a lot of people are making like $4 million a year, but all right, let me try to find somebody. Player finder, centers. There's like Joe or Steven Adams. Probably not though. Nikola Vucevic for Zaza Pachulia, and just take a first round pick or 2. I don't really care. It's the last year. Seriously, just take it. Oh my God. Seriously? This fucking game, man. Nerlens, who has that much trade value? Nerlens Noel. Did I just say he was untouched? How about you guys wait a few years? Let me know how that works out for you. Rudy Gobert, for Zaza Pachulia. Okay, he's not untouchable. Just take literally as many first-round picks as it takes. This like should go through theoretically. All right, I don't really know what to tell you here with that. This is fun. This is awesome. Zaza Pachulia for Cody Zeller. Seriously, like 400,000 more. Like, that would be a big issue. I'll do Bismack Biyombo even, who's a good center, or a good rim protecting center. Excuse me. First round pick. There we go. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand it. We have 9 players. You can get mad at me if you want in the comment section. I don't really care. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final year. So third and final year, here's the rotation. Steph Curry, James Harden, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Love, and Al Jefferson off the bench. CJ McCollum, Jeremy Lin, Bismack Biyombo, and Trevor Ariza. Again, if you want to be mad at me over the Steph and the James Harden thing, I kind of get it, because it is a little bit ridiculous, but it's also even more ridiculous they didn't have qualifying offers or anything like that, or I didn't even have bird rights on them. So hopefully you guys can understand that. I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. So 69-13 to end the last year. Only way I'd want it. LeBron wins his 3rd MVP of the video. Joel Embiid, Rookie of the Year on the Pistons. Holy hell. Elfrid Payton, 6-man. Dwight Howard, Kawhi Leonard, and Brad Stevens does win Coach of the Year. So this is hopefully our year to win a championship. I mean, this team is absolutely insane. Again, let me hear it in the comment section if you really want to give it to me about me re-signing, or not re-signing, like putting Curry and Harden back on my team. I mean, yeah, maybe it's a little bit ridiculous, but I feel like it's more ridiculous that they didn't have qualifying offers. I have bird rights on them. Just, you understand. I'm not going to mention it for the rest of the video, but that's just hopefully you understand where I'm coming from at least. So we do end up sweeping the Knicks in the first round. Us in Orlando here in round number 2. Do not really think it should be that much of a task. I would definitely say we're probably better than them at this point, and we end up winning in, come on, really? Seriously. Okay, we win in 7. Us in Philadelphia, who are a 6 seed, Oklahoma City, and Portland over there in the West, and we're going to sweep the 76ers, and it's going to be us and Oklahoma City. Nope, us and Portland. Who's on Portland at this time? I mean, obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same as how it was in real life, but Trailblazers, Brandon Rohr, a 96 overall. Greg Oden, what? LaMarcus Aldridge, Nicholas Batum. Okay, that's a pretty good team. It's interesting. A couple overalls there were definitely interesting, but I'm not going to complain about it. We're up 3-0, so I'm definitely not going to complain about it. Here in Portland for Game 4, I'll probably hop in and get some gameplay. Yeah, it looks like we are going to be winning this one, and I will see you guys in the game. All right, so I think we do basically have our starters in. I think there's like 1 or 2 guys missing. Curry's in. There's somebody in that should, or there's, because McCollum's in. So it's actually, no, Kevin Love's in. Oh, I'm missing Giannis. I definitely want to use Giannis a little bit. Brandon Roy's going to get that to go. Curry's got 23 points in the night. Let's just see what we can do here. So, oh my God, green release, baby, on Steph Curry. That is going to be fun. That is going to be fun. Oh, I wish the Celtics, like, obviously they would never do something exactly like this, but something close to this would have been fun. I wish they got like a useful player Like, at the time in the trade with the Nets, like, obviously there wasn't many useful players they could have gotten from the Nets at that time that were, like, young and could have progressed. But, like, I also, that's going to be a foul. I also understand, like, they obviously got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, guys like that with that trade. But I don't know. I feel like a fun player that they could have rebuilt around a little bit at that point would have been kind of nice. But I'll still obviously take Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I'm not going to definitely complain about that. We do get Giannis into the game. Yeah, he's wearing number 7. Okay, that's why I was like, what the hell? Couldn't find him. Curry, another 3. Oh, that would have been fun. I'll stop doing that now, though. I'll try to get some other guys some gameplay, especially James Harden, who I don't really get to use in this game a lot. I feel like James Harden's kind of in the role he was in Oklahoma City right now. Not getting enough touches. I mean, not that there's like, he's probably the second best player on our team right now, but I don't know. I feel like he didn't score that many points, which is kind of weird. Aldridge going to go up to the rim. Good defense by Kevin Love. Let's push it up to Harden, use him a little bit. Back up to Giannis, who's going to go up for the slam. Or no, he's going to get fouled. But and one would have been nice there. Giannis at the free throw line. Free throws are obviously probably not a strong suit. Does hit the first one. 9 points, 11 boards right now. And can we make it 10 and 11? There we go. So Giannis does have the double-double on the night. I believe Kevin Love does as well. I think he had like 20 and 11. Interesting, though. Raul Neto's in the game at this point. Giannis on Nicholas. Nicholas Batum just put Giannis in a blender. Holy hell. Okay. I'm going to call for the ISO here. And then I'm going to get a pick and roll from Kevin Love. He's going to give it to me on the right side. Love. Giannis go back down, and he's going to get fouled and one. Let's go. Giannis not letting the spin move by Nicholas Batum get the best of him. Free throw is up. Free throw is no good, unfortunately. But we still got an unbelievable play by him. Brandon Roy at 96 overall right now. Pretty impressive. They're going to move it into the post with Neto. I don't really understand that. He's going to back out up to Batum. Looking like the Nicholas Batum on the Trailblazers is actually pretty good, I think. I think that's how he got that like ridiculous contract. I don't know. LaMarcus Aldridge takes it to the dish, and he's going to get that one to go. I'm going to try to use... No, let's try to use Harden a little bit. Okay, I'm going to call for the ISO. Just classic James Harden, just playing some ISO ball. Harden going to go up and gonna somehow get that one to go. I'll see you guys in the Finals MVP. So I'm going to guess probably Curry won Finals MVP. No, it was actually Giannis. 17 points, 12 boards, 5 assists. Okay. So this team did get a championship. Again, I told you I wasn't going to mention it again, but let me know your thoughts on what I did down below in the comments section. I really don't think it was that bad. But if you guys do have any other video suggestions with this roster, I would be more than happy to do it. I think this roster is pretty accurate for the most part, and hopefully you guys agree with that as well. If you do have a roster you think is better, feel free to leave it down in the comment section along with any other video ideas. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Go follow me on Twitter. Link's always in the description. Should be live streaming soon, hopefully, at some point. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one.